It's been, you probably hear this all the time, but it's just like, it's constant changes all the time, but really good ones. But I just kind of got to, I always meet this little bit and I go, oh, I'm beginning to feel a bit stuck or a little bit as if, and I just go, right, I'm just going to book an appointment with Tina. And then by the time it comes, maybe I'll have a clearer idea. But this time I don't.
Okay, that's fine. So tell me about some of the changes that have happened since we worked last together.
Okay, so last time you activated my light language, and I did struggle bringing it through, but I would go out with the dog in the morning and I would relax, and where we live it's really rural, so there was nobody about, I don't think. And so I was just practicing. I was singing to the trees. I'm just trying to, I'm like, dig deep, Caroline, bring it out. So that has come through, and I started using it in my Reiki sessions. Like I would, and it was a little bit like, oh God, here we go. Because I thought, this is ridiculous. If I have some energetic, it's just something to activate them or to bring something through, then why am I not using it? And so I would just say, look, energy might come through me in the form of, this, it's just for you, just relax. And some people were like, oh, that was a bit weird.
But nice weird.
Oh yeah, one girl went, I mean, I thought you had made it up, but that wasn't made up. And I was like, no, I couldn't make that up.
How does it feel when, so loads of questions, can I ask you loads of questions? Okay, so, because I'm really hoping that when we work together, we're going to work together in unison with your light language. So, when you surrendered to allow it to come in, how did it feel to house that within the physical body?
It feels as if, sometimes I feel like my solar plexus come up to the heart area, and then I feel like it just, I don't know, because sometimes I'll just think light language and then I'll just start saying things, like as if now maybe I've integrated it enough that it can just come through. But honestly, Tina, it sounds really strange. It doesn't sound like yours. It sounds like an Italian Chinese person. And sometimes it's not even...
Okay, well, we'll talk about that frequency in a moment. So when you're working with your Reiki healing, how do you integrate that? I'm just so interested to know, how do you integrate it and how does that feel?
I usually, like sometimes during the session, I'm not that confident with it yet, but sometimes during the session, I kind of want to speak to the chakras.
Yeah.
Like sometimes do you know what I mean?
Yes.
And I feel as if I did it with my family more because they're a little bit more used to me.
Yep.
So I kind of did it with my sister. She had a block in her throat, so I was like talking and touching, like tapping as well. And then, what was I going to say? So, yeah, and usually at the end I'll do of a Reiki session with somebody I don't know very well. I'll just say, like, something might come through. I said, so if I start speaking, don't freak out because they might be quite far away. And like, so then I'll say, right, I'll just ask, like, is there any energy or light language to come through this person? And then sometimes my hands will move. And so, yeah, my cat loves it. The cat absolutely adores it. He rolls over and like that as if, oh, speak more to me. So yeah, that's huge. And I'm just saying it like it's nothing, but it's really huge. And but what I was going to say is, there was people coming, like I've quite recently just started doing Reiki for other people. I've always done it for myself and family and friends, but I've noticed after our last session, which was November, people started coming asking me for it. Oh, yeah.
Really?
But the thing, and I've never been confident enough to do it, but after your last session, I just felt so good and really empowered. And so it started happening really naturally, which is the way I always try and work with things. I don't like to advertise or, but then it just suddenly stopped again.
Okay.
And it was like, oh, and nobody came back.
Okay.
And then I went, oh, okay. And then, so I don't know if you can.
Okay. Yeah. We can completely. So, so first of all, I just want to say, how amazing are you? How amazing are you to surrender, to just surrender into that process of reclaiming your power? honestly, and I have so much respect and love for you that you can honour your journey back to yourself, which is incredible. And don't worry that, you know, it might have stopped or how it is. One of the things I've learned, that everything comes in its own time. So sometimes there are other things that need to be shifted or integrated. And also, when we define ourselves by how many people are coming to see us, then we go very much into the 3D human, and we're not allowing that flow to happen. And it's simply a lesson. It's simply a lesson. I always knew that if I had a period of time where maybe I didn't have as many clients coming to me, instead of dropping into that fear of, oh my God, what's happening? Why aren't I working? I always knew it's because there was some time I needed to spend journeying within. And so I always looked at it from the point of a gift, opposed to, oh shit, I've got no clients coming to me. And then you will reach a stage, like I pretty much am now, where everything is already in flow and action, and you're booked up months in advance, because it's a journey, and you're just on the beginning of your journey, and you're just learning, and it's beautiful. As it unfolds, it's beautiful. And I see you so powerful, and I do see you really busy, but it's about integration. So let me ask you, because I can feel it in my chest anyway, there's a lot of fear still with this. There's a lot of fear, isn't there? So we'll go down that road in a minute. So let's put that to the side. So are you, just let me confirm, are you saying that your light language is not coming through now, or that it is coming through but the clients aren't coming to you?
The light language is coming through.
Good.
Like I enjoy just having it. Like I keep doing this.
I know. Yay!
But yeah, I love it. I really like it. I like speaking it. It feels nice. I think that's the main thing. It feels nice when you say it.
Oh, that's so amazing. Okay, so let's talk about frequency and light language dialects. I haven't heard of one person, and even in my soul sister group where we all speak light language, where we all speak the same, it doesn't happen. And thinking about it, and it's interesting because I've not considered why, so I'm really happy you've brought that up. I think it's more about our own frequency, our own evolution within our soul. And I can only say from my perspective, when I channel all of the different dialects, it's because I'm channeling your higher self, your team, any of those who want to work through you. You have got some blockages because I can feel it in my throat already. It feels very graspy here. That's fine, we can clear that. So don't worry, it's like a signature. Your signature is different from mine, and then mine is different from yours. And I think it's very beautiful to be in that place of just having your own frequency, dialect, remembrance. So don't compare it to anybody else's. And you will probably find, and there's a lot of people who do light language, you will probably find that there are some people you are drawn to with their light language, and there are some people you can't even hear it. And I'm like that. I don't follow anyone because it's not comfortable for me to follow people. But sometimes a light language might come up and I'll be, oh, actually, that's nice. That's Arcturian and that feels very pure. And other times it will come up and I'm like, oh, shut that down straight away. So don't worry about anything. Your light language is your signature. It's your identity. And it's just the greatest gift. And the fact that you're working with it, you're embodying it as the priestess, the goddess, the divine sovereign, is all you need to do at this moment.
Okay, that's good.
And you will. People will come to you. Another thing that I learned, and I don't know whether it will be the same for you, in order to do work as I'm working at the moment, I had to have so many upgrades. And they would usually come in my sleep state, or they would come later in the evening. And sometimes I would have to get up, I do not get out of my bed at night, but sometimes I would literally have to get up because I couldn't hold that frequency until it integrated. So remember, the more we come into our light language, the more we're receiving our upgrades, which is how I'm going to work with you today. The more we have to integrate and anchor that in so that we can become more expansive.
Okay.
So you're exactly where you should be at this point in time.
Oh, that's good to know. That's good. Because the wolf you brought through for me as well, I work with him. He is a presence, and he's called Silas. Like, I even got a name. And so Silas works with me. He's there. He protects when I work with people. And I have a dragon as well called Morena who's there. And I don't see them. I don't see anything. But I trust. I'm just trusting all the time that this is happening. And it is a real journey. It's a journey of just constantly letting go.
And that is what our journey is. It's the losing the control and being able to reconnect to everything that's been suppressed within us. And when we understand that everything, all the rules, all the grids of the earth matrix on the dark energy, when we understand that's completely set there to stop us remembering who we are, then suddenly we have a light language session and you remember who you are and you start bringing down those aspects of yourself. You bring in your spirit animals, you bring in your power, your light language, your dimensions. Then we fly, and that's what you're doing. You're learning to fly. And the fact that you've just allowed that to happen is incredible.
I want to embrace it. I don't. There's no point in just dabbling in it. I feel no.
And you do embody it, and you will embody it, and it is just. There is no timeline, as I've just told you. We don't even work in a time matrix. I certainly don't anymore. And when we try to control just how far and the speed that we can remember, that's part of what that darker matrix is. It's allowing yourself to completely, thank you so much, completely and utterly trust, they're saying. Trust in the journey. You're already there. Trust in the journey. Everything will be revealed in the time that you've decided for it to be revealed. And I'm just excited. There are more star beings to work with you. Absolutely. So I'm so happy for you. Honestly, I cannot tell you the joy it brings when, and not everybody is here to integrate the light language to bring that into healing. Not everyone is on that journey, but when you are and you're like, actually, I'm going to really go for this, then that's bravery and courageousness, and then the rewards come.
Well, yeah, I guess it is being brave. It's kind of putting yourself out there, isn't it?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because these people are like, up here, it's very rural. I'm not in the city where there's like, it's all quite diverse. And I mean, some people haven't even heard of Reiki, and you think by now most people have, but just to give you an idea.
Yeah, I hear you. And then what a gift you are. What a gift you are, awakening those people around you who see your light and, and are drawn to the light, and that's part of their journey. And they will get exactly what they need to get from your light language. And the fact that you're learning to work with the energy systems and tapping onto that is amazing. Allow that to develop. So when you start your work, just become a conduit of light, lose all the left brain and just allow them to show how they want to work through you and just build up your own way of working.
Yeah, I feel I've thrown all the textbooks to the side just because I feel as if it's not really working. I'm so busy trying to remember symbols that I'm not in the flow. So
I did my my Reiki Masters, all of that. Oh goodness, I must have been in my 20s, and I can honestly say I never used them. I never used them because I wasn't meant to work in that way. But also it's an identification for people who understand about healing, that they receive Reiki. Everyone does Reiki differently. And I think when you can, some people need the rigidity and the lines of knowing I'm putting those codes down, and that's absolutely perfect for them. And other people will just incorporate the energy, will just work with it in the way that they want to. And when you combine it with your light language, it takes it to a whole different level. And that's what you're here to do. So. I mean, how amazing. I'm so proud of you, and I'm so grateful and thankful to be able to have been part of that journey with you.
You've been a huge part of it, huge.
And it's blissful, it's really blissful. And I'm really excited today because I can see your wolf already. Kiaska dasana kite katora koya menishka babanaska diskador kia. So let me say to you that when we start working, once again, I don't know where we're going. There's definitely some blockages up here in the high heart. There's blockages in the throat, and I need to look at your third eye. And we will just go where we need to go, as you know. But what I also want you to do is to become your own embodiment. Bring your light language forward. Let's code together. So it doesn't matter that I'm light languaging and you're light languaging at the same time. It doesn't matter. We're coming into unity. If you feel, okay, and they're saying you will do, if you feel you want to pull your numbers down, pull your numbers down. Not left brain. Just go with, if there's a sequence of numbers that comes through, then go with those numbers. And if you want to move in your hands, or if you want to move and rock in that energy in the spine or anywhere through the body, we'll do that too. And we're just surrender, and they're saying to me, we're going to dance together. We're going to dance together in our light language codes. So that's amazing. So let's do it. I've got lots of energy coming through. Let's go for it. Let's see where we're going. So exciting.
It's fun.
Honestly, in my human self, I get blown away by it. And then in my multidimensional self, it's like, well, of course, of course, this is how it is.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to pull this blind down. Get yourself comfy for me.
Right.
And let's journey into the unknown but the known. And then just pop down your roots, bring in your protection. Chiaska diskador koya minike shantor kia. And surrender. Shunikutis kabana kietes ganieska da anakwasana kite katara. Shanakora mahai mi ishke bambodo koya miniske dor kiana. Shala saye kintise tantor. Sutuska babanaska di iskadarna anashabwa sanakite. Turiskana anaskade sanaki. Shala lama sanaki. Sutuska babwana saniske banaskadiska dar kiana kiaskador koyanaska. Shansan sirieta babawoska bianiaska. Shalanaska bianiaska todorso yamakite katar. Shakwana skide eskada alakiana kiete. Shantoto kwan sanakata aniskide enikite santotor. Mieske babwana saya takiala. Shachuas kan ere kitasa nakor koya meniska kotor kiata. Shalasi se santor koya ushka bakai. Miske pandor koya shasha shishe shansokojana. Sarakite kotor koya meniska dor. Shenine sakatar kieta inikite kator koyama kwala sala ie takiniki te kator koyama naskati enakotoshka me inike sala kianaka uskamaha ise kator koya shalamaska tiena kiteska tor koyani kieta shala kianakite santor koyama mosko koya miniska papadana sie takite santora. Shalana, Kiata Sanakite Katora Koyameniska 6661212191312. Surrender, trust, release. Shalakata Kwana. And I'm right in the extremes of your templates. Tantita Duskodoito Jibiniskadata recoding 1661212161913 777212. It's part of the expansion of your grids. 77721216161915 4441312161161619. Expand. Release all the shackles. I can see a lot of binding around you, a lot of chains around you. I'm going to create a violet flame just in front of you, and I want you to systematically go through releasing all binds, all oaths, all spells. Salakwa sanakite katora koyama kiske. Shachichikala kayeska nakite. Put everything into the violet flame. Releasing all spells. 122616. Druid spells. Releasing. 16612116. Releasing. 16612116. Releasing. 16612116. All druid spells. 12121. They're not in alignment. Salikite cantare chianas catasca di corgamanisca di risca micridisca da you to bega de caria de scaria dos corgamaquatisca di autoa. Bring in your dragon 277216. Open up. Bring in dragon codes 17161669. Embody the dragon codes 2221616191312. Just by your feet you have a dragon's egg. Salakite santora koyameniska do ushka bagina kite sanakatara kiana koto shula salakaya. Pick the dragon's egg up. Sansi se santora koya inikite santora. Place it in your womb. Saya sakite sanakotora koya menike dan sansi se santora koya. Shalakata anakite kotora koya. And from the womb, bring in the divine goddess 777212. Open up. You've got divine goddess energy 66616161616112. Saliti se cantora koye mala salamala salamala samala ala salayeta kotoi, and wrap the egg with golden threads of light. Bring in the goddess Mei Ying. Bring in Mei Ying. Salaya Sanakite, she walks with you. Mei Ying. Salaya Nahie Sanakotor. Bring in the goddess. Yatikite Santor Koyama Kaya Itikite. Surikite Santor Kiyama Kwasanaki. Saye Chichikana Kitat Sanakaya to Oscar. Mei Yin. Sarise Santor Koyama Skatora Kaya. Goddess of the soul, Surikite, Tontorkia, Manaskadi, Irikta, Orto, Onqua. Bring in the dragon energies. Let her bring those in for you. Mei Ying, Sayasana, Ying, Nian, Wan, Nian, 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 Yuan, 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 Yuan. Salakite kuchora kieba maskadieta kiana kiato kor. Teo, come back to the Teo codes 12216. Mei Ying brings them forward. These are Teo dragon codes 122216. Bring them in 22216, 22216, 22216. Teo. Vibration, sound. Bring in the sound. Bring in the vibration 22216. Wasalakite Kontora. There's an energy on your chest. I want you to bring in the Teo vibration. The Teo as we evoke Mei Ying, Turakite, release the Teo warrior. You're a warrior. You are a warrior of the dragon codes. You are a holder. You are a protector of the dragon earth code, fire code, water code, air code. This comes from the Teo dynasty. Mei Yin is the gatekeeper. Bring her in. 2161619413112, and you'll see coming up from the solar plexus, you'll see your flames. Bring them up through the throat, out through the mouth. Release. Fire dragon. bring it up, just release it. Torakie, Sarakaya, Kia, bring in Mei Ying, call her. That's okay, that's okay. Close off left brain. Bring in the cleansing, bring the flames up, bring the flames up. They're removing distortion from the chest. Bring in the Teo codes. Sarakite Kotora Koyama Niskata Anakai. May Yin stays to the left of you. Korakite kan protector, gatekeeper. Bring in Teo codes, dragon codes, 16612. Bring those energies up through the throat, bring the fire up. Clear your density. Deep breath in, expand. As you expand, pull the flames out, pull them out. Hold in the new codes, the frequency. Take the upgrade. Bring in the Teo codes, 122216. Anchor in, 222216. Bring all that energy up. Turikite Santora Koyamaniska, running all the way through your body. Karakiata, Sarakite, Kotorkiata, Okanakiata, Okyariata, Okwa. Anchor in. 772116. Shala Salakite. Twasa Nakito Kolaya. Shantichikwa. Papua. Takolakia. Takiana kiteko tokucha inikiti oskakai. Mwasa kiata kiata.
Uratie orotie kotisi kisa a onochezika olorutie ateka aspekto ko ayati situnu I ala lokoi seati osokoi tai toroko mina ilaratie olorki aisi okolaiste. Oh,
that's it. Bring in your own codes. This is the lesson. Pull them down.
8726543897288888.
Bring them down. Find the grid to anchor them in. Clearing the throat. Bring your grids down as
372879177554382677777222277772222.
Embodiment. Dwala salamwasati etor kia papanasa kieta oshalamana kwasane kite kotora. Teo embodiment. Talakite kotora koya. Open the crown. Bring that down. Just cleared your throat for you. That's it. Bring it down. You're doing amazing. Those Teo codes are so supremely strong.
I can feel it.
That's it. Put it down. Trust. They're teaching you how to manage your own upgrades. Self-management. Extend the crown. I'm going to open up a portal. I'm going to open up a portal. 222161619 533 533 533 533 5332. Open up the portal. You have a clear line now for the Teo codes to come down. Sarakite Kotora Koya Makai. Enter into root. Enter into root. Clearing 222116. Stagnant energies 122212. Inner earth. Clearing inner earth energies. No. Sayati Kete Tichana Kotora Koya. Bring those Teo codes down through your crown. Tuda. Bring them down. These are spiral codes. Bring them down into your root. Code them.
66778 27777 333 713 317 4466 446677 78888 997 863 216.
Well done. Chachida Kites and Akocha. They're really interesting, those Teo codes in your root. They're diamond white codes. The diamond white codes of Sirius. They're Syrian. Bring that in. Bring in the Syrian self.
328 8819 8819 8819 998 763 367 819 819.
And then expand. Push right out. Expand. Go beyond all of your limitations. Go beyond. I keep seeing you. I tell you, keep expanding, and I keep seeing you, and I tell you, I'm going to try and describe it. I'm on a whole different dimension. I'm on what's like a pink planet, but I'm on like a checkerboard. Standing on like a checkerboard. And as I'm standing in a golden temple of light, and as we look out from the golden temple of light within the pink planet, there are blue skies. You are holding ethereal dragons. These are connected through the third eye into the heart space. There are 2 moons, 1 sun. These are Zyarian races. You are Zyarian. Sawa Saliye Sanakoto, Zyarian, Shat Nyakwasakati. These are Zyarian dragons holding the Teo codes. You are Zyarian. Find your knowing. Sakyana Kite. Focus on the pink planet. Focus on the 2 moons. And then I want you to open up from your heart. Call back the Zyarian self. Call yourself back. Call yourself in. I see you. Tall body. I see you with limbs. But I see you of the highest conscious vibration. I cannot find a human word. Zyarian, Torikieta Anakite. Bring down the template. Zyarian. Zyarius. To Senikite. Oh, it's linked to Aquarius, the age of Aquarius. You're bringing in the Zyarian codes, assisting in the age of Aquarius. 1221212 61619114 4131212161619. Sayes Anakite Kentarakieta Anakai Zyarius. Bring her home. Oh my goodness. Bring her home, Kalakiana Sakwasa Zazaya Nakoliesa Nakoja. Diana Saya Kuala. Shakyada. Salakite katora kiamaka. Salayasa no koche kite kotokwana sayete kitea. Shasaye kiana kwasakie. Sayasa kutukula mosko dojene kiliasko toriniano kwa. Chata. Chata kiana kite kotora kiamos kudora kiana sieta. Shatuna kise kolasa no kochiniskita kwala kiana ka. Shayano kutuske popwa.
Itaka orutu koisi, ukoisi etiana ara ale turku ikite ari ikita.
Kiono ko kiara satoi she popwa ye kiala kiete. 1101101 remembrance. 1101101 remembrance. 100101 remembrance. And let that flood through your body, just flood through your body, flooding through the body, kiaska diskada, into the deepest of the cellular memories. Sachiechikite senakucha inikia. Oh, it's the most incredible, just the most incredible reconnection back, reconnection home. It's so beautiful. Kiala kiatu guana, sachiela kite kutora kuya miniska. Sheshene kite kutora kieniska alakia. Tikiki kukukwanaka I ishimana. Ushkete kalakaye tankite kutora. Mushka, 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 mushka ki. And bring it right into the heart center. Bring it right into the heart center. Bring those diamond white codes up from the root. And then I want you to code them, map them into your heart. Bringing in the template. Code the template in.
2273896. 227893996. 227893996. 227893996.
Well done. Kala kieta anakite katora. And I'm going to bring the 2 moons down. I'm bringing the 2 moons down and we're going to place them in your womb because you are an incubator of dragon energy, the Teo dragon. You have the egg in your womb. And as we pull the 2 moons down, I ask you to place it one above, one underneath the egg. And then bring a parallel line from the top running down to the second moon. Tuskadiska diskadaska dora koya maskadia nakieto ushkaliasa nakutora. Mieska dor 2221616122219. Sayeta kitesa nakoya. Bring up from the root, bring up the diamond codes, place them inside the womb. Sasayeta kitesa nakutora koya. Map and code 166166166161992. Oh, 12th dimensional existence portal. You may move through the portal in the womb. It is in a holographic image of the egg. It is your connection back into your star planet. It is the connection back into 12th dimensional frequency. It is the understanding of self beyond the limitations of self. It is the expansion. And you'll see as that light becomes huge within the womb space, the womb of the galactic templates, you can pull out multiple templates of light. You may use these as webbing for healing. Channeling Mantis. Mantis architects. Mantis step away. They have been architecturally creating the grids of healing. Just hold this space, hold the space, hold the space. Alakiata, kite, katara, kiata, kite, katara, kiata, kite. Activating the frequency of the two moons. Oh, Kiala Sakye, Chala Kwasakye, Talamasa, Talamasa Yalaye Santor. Shanyana Meyin Shache Chachuchaliatai Twas Nietescator Kiala Niescator Kite Niescator Kurta Niescator Mursta Niescator Chicha Niescator Koriminisk Niescator Tortart Niescator Tirnat Niescator Kotwask, Niescator Dirtart, Niescator Koremeniska, Tiescator Tortart, Niescator Tormanascotort, Sharkite Niescator. Anchor all that in, pull it into the heart space, pull it in. Deep breath in, balance. Allow the resonance to find its natural beat within the human body. Hold your space. Know your light. Now everything is going to be left open. You have 6 days to integrate. You're being asked, when you go back to listen to the codes, continue to embed them through all of your multiple realities of existence. They will reverberate through. Go back to the planet. Your codes will become more powerful as you learn to map the templates to place and code within the healing practice. You may also connect with the mantis. They have stepped forward to assist in the architecture of the new template codes. They are here to guide you.
Okay.
And I'm going to pull my energy away from you. It feels as though our grids have almost merged into one. So I'm going to very gently ask to unwrap my energy field from, it's like a huge web of golden light. I'm going to ask, and my third eye is pulsing. So I'm just going to ask them to very gently, remembering we're still within a human body, separate our energies, separate them. That's better, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just going to come into the pineal gland. I'm just going to scan through. There's going to be a lot of activation going on here. I'm not guided to do any coding for you. You can, and you will be guided to upgrade your own pineal crystalline grids. But I just felt before I finished, I just wanted to scan through and make sure there was nothing that didn't look as though it wasn't in alignment. And then as I pull my energy away from you, I'm going to place the Merkaba, the interlocking tetrahedron, over you, and I'm going to spin each aspect, each point, creating a vortex of light so that you may sit within the dimensional frequency to heal and integrate. And with love, grace and honour, I thank your higher self for the surrender. I thank all of your team for the learning. I thank my higher self, my team. I thank Oracle. I thank my mantis. It's always the greatest pleasure and the honour to bring my mantis team forward. And through all time and space, I send my gratitude, my light, Saye Sanakite, for allowing me to hold this space to do this incredible work. With love, grace and honour, I thank all those seen, unseen, heard, unheard, known and unheard, known and unseen. Naskadia Deskator Koya. And I choose to step away from all time, space, dimensions. And I seal and close all portals, seal and closing all portals, closing them down, shutting them down, clearing them down, closing them down, closing them down. Maskadise Takaya. And I call back all aspects of myself from all time, space, dimensions, asking my dragons, anything that's left out in the astral, requiring to be integrated, bring me back home, anchor me back in. And I ask you to clear anything that was held in lower frequencies into the flames. Let's take those back into source light for integration. Anything that's in my cabin, my dragons, bring your flames in, clear my cabin. Whoa, orange dragon, beautiful, thank you, thank you, thank you. Clearing the cabin down, placing anything into my crystal ball, transmuting it back into love and light, gifting to Gaia. And then when you're ready, bring your awareness into the highest timeline, and it's shown right above your head. It's the highest timeline of abundance and opportunities. Pull that down, anchor it through your crown, put it into the third eye. And then when you're ready, come back into the physical body. Open your eyes. I am not anywhere near ready to come back yet, so do not rush.
Okay.
Do not rush. I'm having a massive upgrade activation in my third eye at the moment, so we're just going to let that continue.
The upgrading never stops, does it? Upgrade.
That was quite a huge one I just received then. And the thing is, and you will find when I'm working with my clients, most days I will have some form of upgrade. And what that allows is that it allows you to move to that next level of work. So, like yesterday, I thought I worked at an incredible level. I've just had this, and I know that what we've just done has taken me up to that next level. And every day we're going up, we're going up, we're going up, we're going up. And it will be the same for you. When you receive those upgrades, it takes you, it's just like going up another level and another level. And then you have greater access into greater spheres of grids and energy, knowing, psychic, coding, all of those things just happen through those upgrades when we just surrender into them.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's like even when we do the group meditations on a Sunday, like sometimes I find myself trying to keep up with everything, and when I say to my husband, he'll say, I think it's just one of these things you have to switch off, Caroline, and just go. And I'm like, he's telling me, and it's so obvious, but it's like, yeah. Because I felt amazing after Sunday. So I was just buzzing afterwards. I was like, wow, that was amazing.
Do you know what I found? So, remember, I'm learning in this, and I'm always humble, and I will always say, guys, I'm learning. And then, so we did first month quantum connection, and it was a big learning, and it was a bit like, oh my God, that was incredible. And then the effect it had on me the next day, I'm like, okay, I need to understand how I'm going to work with this because I was completely drained. So then we went into the second quantum connection, and I suddenly realised that I couldn't hold the amount of energy bandwidth, not only on the internet, but also for all of the members of our one family. So it was like, okay, like, show me how I do this. And when they showed me to place that holographic image in the centre and then to get everyone to stand into it, oh my goodness, the one on Sunday, I can't tell you the joy. I had to rest all day long, which I never do. I never stop. I had to rest all day long. And then when I came into it, I felt that priestess energy came up. And then I was able to hold the whole of the one family in this incredible space. We did the most unbelievable work. I mean, when we went down to Atlantis, when we got the pink crystal skull and we're coding it into the tour, I'm like, okay, but actually we've just done complex coding of the pineal, which is probably why I didn't need to do your pineal, because we did that on Sunday, didn't we? And it was just incredible. And I am learning so much that it's just such an exciting experience. And the one that we do it's the 18th of June, isn't it? The one that we do then, we will all have got used to the one family energy. Well, I think, and I'm going to ask you your opinion because I was just facilitating it, but it felt like we were more of a cohesive one family group. Did you feel that?
Yeah, because when you said, right, everyone could step forward and kind of join together, it felt a little easier. And then when you said there was people that were going to weave and people that would just be there, and I thought, I'm probably just one of the ones that would be there. And then suddenly I was weaving and I was like, oh my God, that's incredible. I was like, I turned into like this elemental figure and I was weaving in and out all of the light bodies. And I mean, and I'm just like one person. So like all these people having all these different experiences is incredible, really. You know, it's it's mind blowing.
It was completely and utterly beautiful. I cannot tell you how amazing it was. And actually, you, in what we've just done, were in your trust. Honestly, it was my absolute honour. It was my honour to do that with you today. How did that feel?
Oh, that was. Tina, I think it's just a roller coaster with you. It's just like, here we go, and then it's just like you get on and you're like that.
It's like do or dare, isn't it? When you're ready, it's do or dare. And you were ready. You were ready.
Yeah, no, I have been. I think the work that we did previously, the last two sessions, I knew this one was going to be different because I felt so different, and that's why I knew. And it was so emotional when you said about the planet. The two of us were standing. I could see us, and I can't usually see very well. I always feel everything. I could see us standing on the planet, and we were like looking up at the moon.
Yes.
Like I saw us side by side, both of us just looking up.
I saw that too. And that was why I became so overwhelmed. I was sobbing here.
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot for me to integrate. That's going to like take a little time, maybe some meditation, some walking, just for me to kind of, because my body was buzzing at one point. It was just full of energy. So yeah, as always after your sessions, it's going to take a wee bit to process it all, but it's all good. It's all good.
Don't just surrender, just completely surrender, and you'll find the more you integrate, the easier it becomes to shift through into those higher frequencies. But at the beginning, it's a bit like being soccer punched, and then you suddenly have to like heal from that, and then the next time it doesn't affect you so much because the energies were intense. And the fact that you started coding yourself is amazing.
I was like, where is this coming from? Is this right? That's that brain that goes, is this right? Are you just making this up? And you're like, that, go away. Oh my goodness. And the fact that I couldn't even speak like language to you last time, and it was just flowing out me, it was so lovely. Is there a point where you begin to understand what you're saying, or does it not matter?
Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But, you know, I think some people have agreed that they will be able to understand what's happening, and others are just holding that frequency. But I think for you, you will be able to understand it. It's just whether you can allow your left brain to step out of the way and just... and remember, so when I'm working, I'm channeling, so I've already got that channel, so my light language, so that I'm just translating as it comes in and comes down. But for you, there's no reason why you can't just, and maybe ask your team like to give you just one feeling, one word, and then you can build on that and build on that.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I'll maybe do that. Yeah. Yes, I'm so excited. I'm just buzzing.
Your light language is beautiful as well. And I changed dialect so many times when I was working with you, particularly when we were at the planet. And that beautiful Teo guardian who stands at your left was so, I'm going to use a really strange word, so spiritual, so wise, so ancient, that get to know her and have those conversations communicating with her as well.
Okay.
I think you'll be birthing more dragons. Be prepared.
Okay.
Just throwing that in, love. When you got time, just birth a dragon. Because I really felt the earth dragon being incubated in that egg. And when you're ready, I do believe that you will be, with that custodian, you will be guided how to birth your earth dragon.
Oh God. Okay. That's really emotional. I've just got such a connection to the earth. Like, I work in the garden and I walk. I'm just constantly in nature. I have this huge connection with Gaia and with the land that I live in. It's huge. That's beautiful. Yeah.
And when you birth it, let me know.